Yeah, me either. I swear, Darwin has a point. Why am I showing this? This episode is priceless. The reason why, because there's a really important topic, and also it is currently 7:10 in the morning, and I cannot sleep because of my stupid insomnia, right? This episode of The Maze World of Gumball is called The Drama, when basically everyone assumes Darwin and Carrie's relationship is doomed, and as they are so different, basically we get to see Carrie's ex, right? And Gumball has gotten really paranoid just because he's dating a different species than them, even though Darwin is a fish. Well, for Gumball, he's supposed to be a cat, right? And is dating a ghost, which means he will be considered as, I forgot the name of that word. There is a thing for someone that's attracted to ghosts. Even though it's kind of silly, but I looked it up. So, yeah, the age difference, right. So, I just wanted to say, let me actually put in my pants on very quick. I apologize because I was just trying to lay in bed and this trying to relax, give or take. Let me put my beanie on as well. I deeply apologize for all of this. But yeah, I like watching Gumball, oh, his doubt. Conscious. Oh my goodness, I apologize. I didn't cut up what Gumball actually said. But before that, let me just show you like how cold it is outside. I apologize, I'm not like getting straight to the point because that's not how I do my videos. But before someone, oh, those are just birds. I thought someone's whistling. The temp right now is 51 and the humidity is at 92. That's how humid it is. You can't see my breath anymore, darn it. And I'd just like to see our neighbors' Christmas lights. I apologize. Okay, but yeah, where was I? I actually looked up this really interesting video, and I would love to actually share their. I forgot what the TikTok was. Basically, it's by this Asian couple, right? Because the cute tall boy is Korean, and the girl I'm not sure if she's like Chinese or something like that. If I can actually just look that up very quick. Hold on, this is gonna take me some time. There we are. So I'm thinking they're like college students. I'm not sure exactly. And it's kind of funny how that video got, oh my Buddha, 18 million views. While for her other videos, TikTok is so strange. Actually, she's still getting a lot of views. What the hell am I talking about? But the reason why I want to share this is because the thing is that this Asian couple, right? They basically were just enjoying themselves at this restaurant that we actually have out here in the West, named In-N-Out. We do have it here in Arizona, by the way, but I think they have like a lot of them in California. And I forgot what city it's called. It's called like Ramon or something. It's supposed to be like a heavily Asian community. And basically, after watching their TikTok, it is pretty tense because they basically got some death threats or maybe yet nasty racist comments by a Caucasian 40-year-old man just because they're Asian, which doesn't make any damn sense to me. You know, what would you do? I don't understand why he actually acts like this.
Honestly, for eating the Flying Dutchman, I kind of feel like I deserve to be hate crime.
That actually happened.
Am I signed in? I am, but I'm not using my actual account, and I don't even use this app. I'll just give a like to show support.
Yeah, we have been acquainted. Ooh, would not go that far. We're only on second base.
Okay, so what's messed up is this man, he basically thinks that this boy here, he's really cute, to be honest. That girl's lucky. I apologize. I don't understand why there's Like, they're Asian, so what? Why is that a damn issue? I don't understand. The thing is that he was just making a nasty comment because since he's Korean, he thinks that, you know, he could date Kim Jong-yuk, whatever the hell that means. Like, he's trying to assault him, but that actually makes sense. And basically, that boy, his name is Elliot, I think. I think the girl's name is Erin, like, with an A, because it is on her TikTok. If I can actually show her name, it's Erin Kim. Basically, he was roasting him back because of that nasty comment he did. And this was actually on YouTube, by the way, if I can actually find the video, and it's right here.
Hey, if you can try the Elliot Ha and Erin Kim were making a food review video when a man just started insulting and then threatening them. Now San Ramon police say they've arrested the suspect for violating California hate crime laws.
Good.
WU talked to the victims tonight.
Erin Kim and Elliot Ha came back to this same In-N-Out on Monday for burgers and fries, and they said they felt safe eating here. I spoke with them shortly after they gave their statements to the San Ramon Police Department.
Probably get spit in your face as a Filipino.
Yeah, they said some nasty comments.
Most of the time, you don't think that someone will ever really take you seriously.
And when we were talking to the police earlier today, one thing that they mentioned that kind of stuck with me is nothing is too small to be reported, because they would rather be glad to get the call and figure out that it really is nothing rather than have it actually be something.
And that's him, by the way.
Recognized the suspect at a San Ramon Target and called police who arrested.
So yeah, basically you could definitely look it up for yourself if you don't just saw that much because it's only 3 minutes long. But I have to just share this for all my Asian viewers out there. What I mean by that is if you're Filipino, or if I can actually just say this, okay? You know, Filipino, you know, Chongoyo, Nihonjin, if I actually pronounced that correctly. You know, Indonesian, you know, I forgot to say Vietnamese and Vietnamese, you know, etc., right? Basically, I just wanted to share that you're not, this sounds so damn, repetitive, alone, which means, basically, I know how it's like being racially discriminated. And from my experience, this has not only happened from whites themselves, right, which is the opposite, but also Hispanics. Basically, I would get like nasty comments that if I actually smoke marijuana, you know, because I look high all the time. The thing is that I would actually go out on my walks rather take a shower. At least this happened during the summertime. I literally would people ask me if I actually would smoke. Does it look like I smoke? No, I don't, right? Or that I'm actually seen as uneducated, or that I want to steal, or actually have the, that glare, basically, if I can actually make this up, because you notice, like, how you see some, like, darker blacks, right? I guess you can, to make this easier, Africans? I can't explain it. Like, you will see, like, basically, like, dark, like blacks, right? Like basically black people that are much darker than I am, they would actually have that glare, right? You would probably get that serial killer look from them. Basically, that's an awful stereotype that basically us blacks are like that, right? It's not a healthy stereotype. And this actually just shared this video. It really irritates me how people tend to hate Asians. I don't understand it. And I know this may sound racist and all, right? I'm really attractive to Asians. Like, all Asians, if that makes sense. Like, every single type. But mostly Southeast Asians because, well, like the crush that I actually mentioned before, right? He was Southeast Asian, even though he lied twice about his age. I'm still trying to move on from that. Yeah, it's been 9 months, but honestly, I chatted with him for a week, and he was actually my very, very first crush that I, like, ever had, and I loved him, honestly. And this is from an ace point of view. It actually makes sense, right? I always feel, like, really shy whenever I actually talk to someone that's Asian, right? And if I could actually put in more detail, like the fans that actually had that came over, I know this is gonna sound weird and all. I already explained this multiple times, but I actually had a crush on him. He was half Filipino, half Mexican. His name was Juan Hai. And I liked him because of how tall he was and how good in shape he was. And oh, boy, I feel so nasty saying that, especially when he's carrying like a 12-pack of water bottles back to my house when they want to actually come over for a few hours. And it was really sweet that they want to actually stop by. And you know, it's amazing to see that they come from like different states and especially, well, backgrounds. And that's what I like about us humans, that, you know, that's because we're all different skin pigments. Does that mean that we don't bleed red? As stupid as that sounds, we do eat, right? You know, we eat different foods, right? It's just that we're different. I can't explain it, right? But the point is, here in the United States, is that we have this darn Asian issue. And also, Happy New Year's for anyone that's from the Philippines. ¿Cómo está? I'm just gonna say it my own way. ¿Cómo está, Palalakira, baby? I hope that you actually enjoy your New Year's. And for my viewers down under, good over to you, mates. Because it's basically like, what, 7:30 here? So it's like, what, 10:30 or something? In the Philippines, Australia, I'm not sure what time it is over there, but they're already, like, at New Year's. But the thing is, out here in the U.S., especially since COVID started, we had this darn issue that, oh, the Chinese basically started this, or it's a Chinese virus, or some shit, right? Pardon my language, I'm just half asleep and I cannot talk properly. But it really sickens me to see on the news that Asians actually get bullied just because, well, they're Asian. I don't understand it, because, what, Asians are seen as weak? If you see one, he's a damn giant compared to I am. He's half Asian, thank you very much. Yeah, he's Asian. And just so you know, Filipinos, they're supposed to be like one of the shortest people on Earth. I'm not sure that's true. I mean, I heard rumors that Filipinos are short people. I don't know. I think that's a myth. I don't know. For anyone that's Filipino here, he's freaking huge. He is. I apologize. I had to bring that up because I want to break down the stereotypes that, well, trust me, I've seen some gorgeous, tall Asian guys, right? And I just don't understand why people have to hate them so much. Honestly, for me personally, I want to date someone that's outside of my race. I mean, I date anyone. Like, even if they're black themselves, it's just that I have a preference to date someone that is Asian themselves because, well, I don't know. Maybe because I get really curious since I didn't really grow up around Asians myself, let alone being curious, learning about, like, the languages, like, whether it be Japanese or, heck, even Filipino, for example, right? And, you know, just, like, knowing more about the culture and just being really curious of, like, their, you know, their facial structure and, like, their body and whatnot. Like, it's just, you know, you're curious, right? It's like if you see a Muslim for the first time, if you live, like, in a country that's mainly Catholic, right? You're curious of that person. And just seeing that man that basically wanted to bully those two and threaten them, I forgot the other languages he said. It's just really graphic, right? I don't understand why that's okay. It's tiring, right? And for someone that's black myself, okay, you know, I'm not full black, but I'm still considered black, of course. I'm brown, but I'm black, right? Because that's my background. I really understand how for every Asian on this earth that has been bullied just because, well, they're Asian themselves, I know how it feels, because people literally thinking that I'm stupid or I smoke or I basically don't talk properly. I mean, that's just really anticlimactic, and people tend to thinking that I like to say, like, sup, bro, or, you know, like, you know, what's up, or, you know, like, maybe how blacks talk or something. I don't fucking know. It doesn't make any damn sense to me, right? And, of course, also, I don't know. Let's just say that I like to practice Buddhist morals, okay? If that makes me less black, then so be it, right? And it just, next year shouldn't be like this. It needs to be, like, less of an issue for, like, Asian crimes. And speaking of Asian crimes, I actually remember seeing an incident that actually happened in Vegas when an Asian man that works at this smoke shop or is trying to protect himself from, like, two robbers, basically by stabbing one of them because, well, he was getting robbed, and one of them saying, I'm dead, when they're clearly not. Basically, that's a good example of how it is hard for, like, Asians to actually come by. you know, out here in the United States. I can't imagine how it's like in Australia, because I remember seeing a couple of videos that, for example, how much time I got left? Okay, good. I got like 5 minutes of this white Aussie woman, for example. She would do the ting tong ting tong. I'm just doing that as an example, by the way, because you know what's 부분 거요, right? And it fucking irritates me how people tend to think it's okay to make fun of someone that is basically, hell, Chinese. That's because they don't talk English that well. Chinese or Mandarin is much different than English. And it irritates me as an American myself, right? That I would hear people saying, speak English. There's a lot of people, especially in my city, that does not speak English. Okay? Like literally 40%, you know, 40% o más de Ciudad del Phoenix habla español. Right? We mostly speak, almost half of our city speaks Spanish here. If that's an issue, then I do not want anyone out here, okay? I'm not talking about this like whites, especially someone my skin color, or hell, even if they may be Native American for all our damn care, that thinks that, oh, you should speak English here. You're not welcome in my city then, because we don't speak this English. We speak more than English. Not to mention, a handful of us speak Navajo, or Bediat Dine, right? Which means the Navajo language. And, you know, it just bugs me that racism, it's not going to go away. It's not. But the thing is that this needs to decrease, right? Especially if you want to date someone of a different race / ethnicity. And that's a fun fact. My mother's boyfriend is white, okay? And if that's a problem, then so be it. Honestly, the boy that I liked that manipulated me, he was Southeast Asian. He was Indonesian and Vietnamese. I thought it was kind of hot, okay? I'm just being honest, because, I don't know, maybe I get nervous if I ever take up an Indonesian or Vietnamese guy, because it reminds me of him, right? And my heart felt something for him. Right? I know that sounds weird as hell, but maybe that's why I'm starting to get curious of Asians now. I apologize for this ranting, because this racism thing here in the US needs to basically decrease. And if I actually remember another story of Asian hate, one incident that happened in New York of an elderly Chinese woman. She basically got beaten up and almost killed by a black man, so to speak. I think it was like in his 30s or something. It's embarrassing, and it's disgusting, and it's really inappropriate, right? And not to mention, one more person, I forgot to have that video on private. That fucking asshole, the fucking black bitch, okay? I Shall Speed. I don't know why people like him. He's punching a fucking grown-ass man. I don't care if you're still 17. Like, you're fucking more than old enough to know that you're not supposed to be acting like this. I remember seeing it on Reddit that he basically made fun of a Chinese boy, right? That was wearing an Argentine, how am I gonna say this, jersey, and he was doing that ting tong, you know, like you're Japanese or something. Do not think Chinese or the same as Japanese. They're totally different, okay? Two different countries, two different cultures, two different languages, right? And I don't know why people like that weird ass. I'm just ranting here, like, and he's black like I am. It's embarrassing, right? And plus his hair is fucking disgusting. If you basically like I Shall Speed, please leave, okay? I don't even want to talk to you, even though I don't read comments anyway, because I do not want any dumbass, idiotic fans of him that will come on my channel. I swear, I would rather just have your mother basically destroying your way after, from the afterbirth. Honestly, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just trying to say is that after just looking at that video, I had to speak up because, honestly, as a person, as a mixed black boy himself, I'm a mutt, right? I'm really mixed. That loves Asians, especially Filipinos, Chinese, and Indonesians, right? It's disgusting that this is still a problem today. I don't understand it. I apologize for ranting. I need to get this off my chest because honestly, it's just not right to see that this is still going on. I'm glad that video went viral because honestly, Elliot and Aaron, they have such bravery for what they had to face. I wouldn't even know how to react if I was in that situation. It's bad enough that I got racially profiled several times. It's not a good, it's not a joyful experience. It's not. Honestly. But yeah, other than that, I just hope you actually have a great New Year. I'm not going to really do much, except for probably do like another video. That'll probably be something special for, you know, us son. And I just had to just get this out of my system, honestly. So other than that, for listening to me, and stay tuned. Why is it still... I think that's everything I covered, right? Dion, I think that's it. Okay. I think that's everything I... Sorry, I thought I could actually cut that off in Mandarin, but... Other than that, you know what? One more thing I wanted to point out. I apologize, this video's awkward. I'm not thinking clear because I'm half asleep. Hashtag, stop Asian hate. Enough said.